Is social media breeding more narcissism, with all concerns with how much likes you get, with how many people follow you, with pictures becoming next level, literally professional photographs, more people kind of using it as a way to serve their own self-worth, like boosting their confidence. And remember, the social media world, you can be whoever you want to be. You don't actually have to be your real self. So is social media amplifying narcissistic traits? Watch this video. Hello everyone and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. Oh my gosh, so today's really exciting topic is all about narcissism and social media. Like these topics, right? I wanted to bring you this video because this is something that actually I've discussed quite a bit, like with colleagues, with friends. Actually, does social media, or is social media breeding narcissism, or is it making people be more narcissistic? Of course, there are elements of this, but remember, everything exists, in a fine balance, as it is in life. So this is what I really wanted to look at, is how narcissism exaggerates through social media. And this is a very relevant and very pressing topic. It's a very interesting and it's a hot topic that is on everyone's lips at the moment. So the role of social media in fostering narcissistic behavior, and how do platforms like Instagram, Facebook or TikTok amplify narcissistic traits? Let's dive in. But just really quickly, my friends, before we do, just wanted to say we're going into season 3 of the live streams. Probably as this video is out, probably season 3 is already up and running. So guys, come and join the live streams. They are literally on a Tuesday, like before, 9 p.m. UK time. Please do the time conversions for wherever you are in the world. It would be great for you guys to be there. We're talking about all different topics, and if there's something on your mind, there's something that's bothering you or upsetting you, and you want a quick surefire answer, come on over. We do have an amazing supportive community, and sure, I'd love to see you there, guys. I really would. Come on over. Okay, sure enough, social media has revolutionized the way that we connect with others, with pictures, with videos, with posts, with memes, with GIFs. Like literally, it's completely different. And honestly, this has been ever evolving over the last, I would say, 10 years. And it continues to be evolving. This is how we connect. This is how we share. And this is how we communicate with one another. However, it's also created a fertile ground for narcissistic behavior to thrive. And this is what I really wanted to look at, is why is that? Why has that happened? So I'm going to break it down in this video. So the first thing that I want to look at is the attention seeking. Okay, so narcissists, well, their main kind of port of call is seeking validation through attention and focus on them. And guess what? Social media offers a vast audience for that. And I don't want to get shot for saying this, but let's have a look at some self-proclaimed narcissists that are on YouTube. Like, their channels are growing very quickly. But the reason why they're growing very quickly, because again, if they are able to offer insight into their condition, but then you've got to think, how credible is that insight? Because what we're talking about is an individual who has a skewed perspective or a skewed lens on life. So how are they able to really offer this kind of insightful advice? Look, it really depends on what you find valuable. It's what resonates with you. Now, this is just purely in my opinion. I obviously am not mentioning any names, but I'm just saying that obviously, like if you have a condition, and one of the main kind of attributes to that is attention seeking, you're going to do whatever you can to basically get that need met. And being on YouTube as a self-proclaimed narcissist offering advice is just one way. Think about it. By posting photos, videos, and status updates, you can garner likes, comments, subscriptions, follows, which feed that constant recognition, consistent recognition and affirmation that person is wanting. And it really does give them that boost of self-esteem, of self-worth. And that's ultimately what a narcissist wants. That's what they're looking for. And again, you're going to do whatever it takes to get that. There's also the aspect of self-presentation. It's all about the idealized image of self. Now, for a narcissist, if you really think about it, for them, there is a disconnect. They compartmentalize people, so they put certain situations or people into boxes, which is why they are able to be different personalities at different timestamps or at different parts of their life or with different people. So one way of doing that is, social media allows users to create an online personality. So you can be whoever it is that you want to be online. You don't have to authentically be yourself. No one is going to catch on to that idea for at least some time. So up until that time, you can be whoever you want to be. Again, you can compartmentalize, you can pretend, you can act, you can be whoever you want to be. And indeed, like I'm talking about even people who are not narcissistic, but it's bringing about this kind of narcissistic behavior because, again, you can present yourself however you want online. And for a narcissist, if we look at that as an example, for a narcissist, what they are wanting to do is they are wanting actually to be this idealized version, this kind of like this person that they want others to see. And this is where it's very difficult for a lot of us because especially like, at the end of these relationships, this is what gives us cognitive dissonance where we're looking or we're kind of like remembering the relationship and we're looking at this and we're thinking, but when I first met them, they weren't like this. They were really nice. They were so kind. They were so gentle. But now they're a completely different person. And this causes this kind of dissonance within our brain, but emotionally as well, because we kind of look at the narcissist of who they presented right at the beginning. And remember, first impressions count. Like, no one can say different. Like, first impressions count. How you get to know that person is how you see them, how you are. So for a narcissist, okay, they completely confuse you and become like someone completely different. They do a 360, okay, and they become someone completely different. So this is the issue, right? This is exactly what happens, is that the narcissist will engage in this online persona. They will become this idealized self. And we remember that the narcissist was like that, so it makes it very hard for us to understand. And so when we're trying to heal, when we're trying to move forward from this is what keeps us stuck in that trauma bond. We remember the narcissist as their idealized or ideal state. And that's how we then think that that's who they are, which makes it very difficult for us to kind of comprehend that they're not this person. They fabricate their life. They fabricate their reality, okay, to appear more impressive. That is what they do. They want to be liked, they want to have that validation, and they want to have that attention. This often leads to the culture of comparison and competition. So on social media, narcissists not only seek admiration, but they also engage in social comparison. They measure their self-worth based on the number of followers, the number of likes, and comments that they receive compared to others, perpetuating this competition and this envy. Okay, this deep-rooted envy that they have for another person. So there's always this one-upmanship. Oh, I've got to do better. Oh, I've got to look better. I've got to become better. I've got to be better than this person. Remember, this is this underlying competition that you may not even know that you're in with this person. But a narcissist will take it to the extreme. Okay, they will take it to the next level simply because they've got to be the best at everything. They've got to come up on top all the time, every single time. And so this is where it becomes quite problematic. This is where if they're winning, if they're doing really well, this really does validate them. If they are not, then they're going to try harder to the point of exhaustion. Yeah, they will do that. So this is something that the narcissists they're always in comparison. They're always comparing themselves to others. They've always got to be the best. Additionally, social media can amplify impulsivity and immediate gratification. So looking at this from a narcissistic point of view, narcissists will often seek instant validation on social media, which provides this quick and easy way to get it, because it does, like, social media will provide that platform for them to get instant validation, gratification. So a narcissist may, kind of act up to basically get that instant validation. They'll know that, for example, like a lot of influencers or vloggers, if they appear in provocative clothes or not much on, then that will get them the likes, that will get them the views. So perhaps a narcissist might engage in more of that. So again, it's all about this impulsivity and this immediate gratification. That's what they're looking for. Narcissists do have a lot of impulsive behaviors, which means that they will act in the moment. They will do what's on their mind in the moment. And a lot of it, like if they are hyper focused on gratification, then this is what they will do, simply because it will give them what it is that they're looking for. It's the validation ultimately underneath all of it. This is what the narcissist is looking for, is the validation. This is what they want. And when they don't get it, they feel starved of that. They feel like they are not getting their needs met. So social media will basically provide them that. Think about it. The dopamine rushes from the notifications. This becomes really addictive. Wanting to get the comments, wanting to get the likes, wanting to get the validation, wanting to get the attention. This becomes really addictive, and this reinforces the narcissist's behavior. There's one more important point that I wanted to make, actually, and this is something that I have personally been affected by, and that is anonymity, disinhibition. So social media, allows you to hide. Allows you to hide, it does, because you can, and this can lower inhibitions, making it easier for narcissists to engage in aggressive or manipulative behaviors just to make them feel good, in also trolling and cyberbullying without any immediate consequences. Now, those of you who have been on my lives, well, we do have the trolls. Obviously, we've got moderators, but the trolls putting out nasty comments, it entertains the narcissist, entertains that troll, doesn't it? When they're putting out a nasty comment and it's having an effect on somebody who is replying, an effect on the community, that's making them feel good. But also that's giving them visibility in some way. In those few seconds, it's giving them visibility that they have affected that person in a certain way. Particularly, also similar with cyberbullying. Again, you're hiding. Your face is not shown. It's just maybe your username, but your username can be anything, or your handle can be anything. So for a narcissist, this makes it a really great way to get validation. Even if it's negative, it makes them feel good because they have hurt somebody else. It's made someone else feel a certain way. So for them, they don't care. It's not about caring. There is no consequences. Yes, something can be done about it. And yes, it is a crime. But for a narcissist, it feeds that impulsivity. It gives them instant gratification. They know that it's affecting somebody else negatively. So they're going to do it. They're going to do it because it makes them feel good. So always protect yourselves. Remember, this is something that I regularly get affected by. And I remember the first time this ever happened to me. Oh my God, it did actually devastate me. It really upset me. But I think as time has gone on, you kind of get used to it, but you learn ways to be able to protect yourself. So it is done because it enhances anonymity, it enhances that hidden anonymity, but it also enhances also your inhibitions, meaning your disinhibitions, which means that you makes it easier for the narcissist to be nasty because they know that nothing can be done immediately. And it's this rush. Again, it feeds into that impulsive behavior of theirs and it makes them feel good. It really does validate them. So this is one aspect where social media, this is a darker side of like social media where it really affects another innocent person that doesn't necessarily need to be. But you need to learn that actually understanding these dynamics at play can help to navigate these platforms to become more healthier by you protecting yourself. And by you protecting yourself, is putting boundaries in place. And remember not to be affected by somebody's narcissistic behavior. Just look at all of these bits that actually really enhance that person's way of getting their needs met. And remember to take breaks from social media when is needed, because it has now become next level on social media. I didn't mention the dating sites. I really wanted just to focus on social media, but I really think this is another one that is really something that's really important is narcissism and dating apps. I will do a separate video on this. If you wanted me to kind of make this video, please put some comments in the comments section, because I'd like to hear like if this would be something that would be interesting for you. Guys, I hope that this video has shed some light and some understanding with the connection between narcissism and social media. If you have found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and do consider subscribing if you haven't already. If you are someone that is going through this and is affected, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box for more details. So I really hope this video has helped. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and be kind to yourself.